Over the last several decades, there have been a lot of technical advancements in unmanned vehicle systems, such as aerial drone vehicles as well as unmanned ground vehicles. One of the biggest technical gaps that hinder the use of this technology being widespread is the actual operability of these unmanned vehicle systems. So our project is to develop a software that allows for interoperability between drones and ground vehicles. With this software, you'll be able to switch with a click of a button from operating the drone to operating the ground vehicle. This brings the businesses the highest return of investment on these unmanned systems and could be a major game changer in the market. So, for instance, you'll be able to use a ground vehicle like this on the software, and then with a click of a button, operate the drone in the air while visualizing the movements and maneuvers of this ground vehicle. This opens branches in surveillance, inspections.
This is our cost-benefit analysis chart. Starting with the cost, we have the cost of the unmanned vehicles like the UGV and the drones. Also, we have the cost of the specialist engineers like the software engineers, test engineers, and robotics engineers. Then we also have the hardware costs like computers, soldering, and then we have the cost of acquiring a prototype, which is a simulation software. Then we have the cost of materials. Then the cost of insurance, which comes to about 5,000 per employee. And then we have utility costs, software licenses, marketing and client acquisition, then conferences and trade shows to try and create awareness about our product. And then also we have the travel expenses. When it comes to the benefits, we have the non-refundable engineering costs, which is $250 per unit. Then we have the seed funding benefit, which is 500,000. Then we have product sales, which amounts to $10,000 per unit. Then unmanned vehicle consultation services, custom software engineering services, maintenance and updates benefit, which is 60 per month, and this comes after selling the product, of course. And then the total values, the total of the cost amounts to $535,617. The benefit will be $1,897,000, and then our revenue will be $1,361,383.
So what are the issues associated with this kind of project?
So some of the issues associated with this project is basically the time, because it's estimated to be completed in 2 years, but it's hard to really put a specific date to it, and that's one of the issues associated. And plus the work is mostly people funding the work, so we want to make sure that they're relying and that they trust that we'll be able to deliver the product in the time estimated or the time we said is going to happen. And another issue would also be amount of funding. We want to make sure that we're getting as much as possible to be able to get the work done. So that might be another thing affecting the work. And we also talked about relying on only one business model, which might also be another issue associated with it. But these are some of the issues that might affect the work. But so far, we're pretty confident in what we're doing, and we think the work is as long as the work is in progress, it's working well.
Product is built on a ROS open architecture structure to enable easy integration of different unmanned systems. ROS is being used because it is the standard framework used to operate robotic systems. This allows people to work on this framework and allows it to be connected to any future unmanned systems. Software is implemented into Android, iOS, or Windows and connects to the unmanned systems via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Putting it into a 4G LTE network provides superior edge computing capabilities, which gives the software and operator the capability to command multiple unmanned systems at the same time. This also gives legacy drones additional capabilities.
So a similar product is being developed by other companies such as Tomahawk Robotics. The product has not been finalized, but there's significant funding in the research and development of the product from several companies such as the Department of Defense, Johns Hopkins University, and Baker Hughes. We expect this project to be done within 6 months. Some of the complexities of our project. So some of the critiques of our project is the complexity of the project itself means that the product definition is not defined. This is due to just the complexity of it. The product has never been tested in the market, so we don't know if it'll work, and maybe some design definitions have to be changed to fit into the market. This also adds to our other point that the reliance on just one product will either make or break this project. However, our cost and benefit analysis shows a lot of good hope